Now that you've drafted your photo commentary essay, it's time to switch roles for a bit. In this assignment, you'll step into the role of reader and reviewer, giving helpful feedback to your classmates and also learning more about your own writing by analyzing theirs. Writing doesn't happen just in a vacuum. Strong writers give and receive feedback. Peer review is a chance to support each other, to notice what's working well, and to suggest improvements. It also helps you look at your own essay with fresh eyes. You'll start by uploading your draft for this assignment. Save your essay as a Word or PDF file. Make sure it includes your MLA heading and original title. Go to the peer review discussion board for assignment 1.7 and create a post with a short greeting. Attach your file and double check it's visible before you click post reply. Next, you'll respond to two classmates, so choose two drafts to review. Try to pick ones that don't already have feedback, meaning if there are two comments already on one or two peer reviews, go to the next. Read each carefully and then use the peer review prompt to guide your comments. You can either reply directly to their post or upload your comments as a document. Be thoughtful, constructive, and respectful. Your goal is to help your peer grow as a writer, not to fix every little thing. Here are a few tips for success. First, start with encouragement. Point out one thing they did especially well. It could be a vivid description, a strong thesis, or a meaningful reflection. Next, be specific. Instead of saying add more detail, point out a sentence and say, this part could use one more visual description. Balance praise and critique. For every suggestion you give, try to note a strength too. Focus on the big picture first. Thesis, clarity, analysis, reflection. Save grammar and mechanics for the end. Keep it kind and professional. Remember, your classmates are sharing their work with you. Treat their writing with care. I've included some example feedback here, and I want you to notice the elements that this contains. So, your thesis is really clear and connects strongly to the theme of deforestation. That's a positive, that's giving constructive feedback. Um, and then the student gives a suggestion in paragraph 2. You could expand more on how this connects to the song or lyrics we read. So notice that there is an even balance between positive feedback and some tips for improvement. Here's a peer review etiquette checklist. Be timely. Post your draft on time so your classmates have enough time to review. Complete your reviews by the deadline so your peers can use your feedback. Be respectful. Start with something positive. Acknowledge your peers' effort. Use a professional and kind tone. Imagine how you'd want feedback to sound if it were your essay. Be specific. Point to exact sentences, images, or paragraphs when giving suggestions. Say why something works well or why it needs more detail. Be supportive. Balance critique with encouragement. Remember, the goal is to help your classmate grow as a writer, not to tear apart their draft. Be constructive. Offer solutions, not just problems. Instead of this part is confusing, try you could clarify this by adding one more sentence about. Think of peer review as a team effort. We're all working towards stronger essays together. Give the kind of feedback you'd like to receive. Clear, specific, and encouraging. I can't wait to see the thoughtful, constructive responses you share with one another.